Hello everyone, welcome to Learnetude. So today's class is about reported speech. So what's a reported speech? Reported speech is how we represent what other people say or what we ourselves say. In other words, it is the representation of the speech of other people. So today's question is Yukti and Sanjay had a conversation about going to a restaurant. Report Yukti's question. So this question came in the year 2025 CBSE board exam and this question carried 1 mark. So how we will write the answer? Let's get started. Now, our very first task is to look at the sentence very carefully, which we have to report. So, it's stated clearly that this is a question. How do we come to know that? It's written report Yukti's question, and the second thing is there is a question mark. So, when there is a question mark at the end of the sentence, then what does that turn it into? It means that this is an interrogative sentence. And moreover, this sentence is also a direct question, means, or in other words, a yes or no type question. How do we come to know that? Read yourself this question and try to answer it. So, does this restaurant serve good South Indian food? So, this question can have only two answers, yes or no. Yes, that this restaurant serve good South Indian food, or no, that this restaurant does not serve good South Indian food, right? So, this is a yes or no type of question. So, when there is a question given and we have to report it, then we simply convert the question and write asked. Right? Why? Because the reported speech takes us back in the time. Why? Because when the speech is reported, then the tense changes into past tense because the speech happened in the past and we are reporting it after a few days. Isn't so? Alright. Yukti asked Sanjay, we have written asked, right? Next is we need a conjunction to fulfill our reported speech. What do the conjunctions do? They connect the sentences. So here, since the question is a yes or no type, our speech to be reported is a question. So the two conjunctions that are suitable are if or whether, right? So these two are conjunctions. And what purpose do these if or whether conjunctions serve? They introduce conditional clauses and represent a possibility. Now, what will come after if or whether conjunction? In order to complete the reported speech, we need a determiner. So, can you find the determiner in the given question? Where is it? Yes, this, this is the determiner. So, our next task is to shift the determiner in the reported speech. So, this becomes that. Why? Because when you report a speech, then it is done at a gap or a distance. Now imagine or think of it as Yukti asked Sanjay this question today, but you may tell or talk or report about this suppose to your other friend or your relative or your mother or your father after 2 or 3 days. So the determiners shift, the tense shift. So the determiner this versus determiner that. The determiner this is nearby space and time. For example, this is my house or this is my dog, something which is near to me when I'm speaking a sentence or when I'm saying something, right? And that is a distant determiner. What does that mean? That the determiner that is farther away in space and time as well. That woman who is standing near the red car is my mother. Or that is the dress I was talking about. Now, is this clear to you? What is the difference between this and that? When the speech is reported, then there is a time shift. There is a distance and there is a gap. So, this which is nearby in space and time becomes that. It shifts to the determiner that, which is a distant determiner. That's why we have used that instead of this. Now, let's complete it. Yukti asked Sanjay if or whether that restaurant served good South Indian food. Notice that I have changed something. What have I changed? Well, I have changed the verb in the given sentence or the question which we have to report. Why? Well, the question is in simple present. How do I come to know? There is does and the verb serve is in the simple present form of tense. So, in the reported speech, the tense change. Simple present shifts to simple past. That is the rule. So, what is the simple past of the verb serve? We add D at the end, served. So, our reported speech is in the simple past tense. So, this is the answer. Yukti asked Sanjay if or whether that restaurant served good South Indian food. You don't have to write if or whether. Either write if or write whether. You'll get full marks here. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. Bye bye.